Hello, everybody. My name is Wenji. I'm here today with my four awesome teammates, Haley, John, Kylie, and Sam, and we are working on the number one problem for people with disabilities shopping at Walmart. And 52% of responders have had a hard time to reach an item when the item is located too high, too low, inside the freezer, or if there's a column in front of it. There are usually around 10 items that I need help to reach during every store visits. If I couldn't find help, I usually go home and buy it online. Which brought us to our problem statement. People with mobility disabilities needs a way to shop more independently, such as being able to reach items located at upper and lower shelves, so they can feel safe and comfortable at every store.
Our team went to Walmart and did an in-store simulation of what it is like to shop with a mobile disability. We wanted to put ourselves in the shoes of our target customer. We ourselves had trouble getting items from the shelf and freezer because they were placed too high, which made our experience a little more stressful and uncomfortable. Items are also often placed too low, which limits the disabled customer to purchasing items that they can only reach. This again made us feel unwelcomed and made our shopping trip unenjoyable. Even some of your most common products, such as cereal, eggs, and toys, were difficult to retrieve because they were either located too high or too low. And this is definitely a problem that we wanted to solve.
So we looked at ways that we could improve upon the mobility carts. We even looked at ways that we can move around product so that the individuals would be able to find their desired product easier. Ultimately, what we went with was a grabber concept. This was a concept that can both grab and scoop a product, and it can be attached to a mobility cart or a wheelchair or even be handheld for the individual to use. This is a product not only for individuals with disabilities, but those who are elderly and those who are simply just not tall enough. It allows these individuals to grab products that they weren't able to access before.
So we took this final arm prototype to a real Walmart shopper with a disability for her feedback. She practiced grabbing, actuating the arm, and gave us a lot of good information. She told us that it took up too much space, was impossible to carry, and drew too much attention to herself. And most importantly, was only able to use in one direction, so it was difficult to control. We took all of this feedback combined into our final product, the Grago. The Grago attaches to a shopping cart to line up with shelves and reach items that are too high, and can be manually reversed to reach items that are too low. It has a revolutionary telescoping design that can easily fit into a small bag for an accessibility aid that is compact, low visibility, while still being durable and useful. Most importantly, with only a few controls, it's much easier to control than the arm. Preset distance buttons allow the user to easily select which shelf they want to retrieve from. Altogether, the Grago is an all-in-one solution to grabbing inaccessible items and going on with your day. Grab and go.
So we like that our customers to think of this as a personal claw machine that takes some of the stress out of everyday shopping. And it's not just to people with disabilities either. We wanted this to be an all-inclusive product. So this is also meant for elderly people. When bending down, this can create a big strain on elderly people's backs and other people with a lot of different medical problems. Also, people with obesity have a harder time reaching objects, and people who are shorter. People who are petite, we all know someone, and maybe even be you, have a really hard time reaching items in store, making for the whole experience uncomfortable. So this project is meant to make stores all-inclusive for everyone. So our goal is to start by having this product available at the end of each aisle in Walmart stores, and then eventually be available on all the shelves for individual sale, and then be available at home. And the average cost of a mobility aid is anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000 or more without insurance. But the goal is to have this be covered by insurance so people with disabilities or anyone who's needing it, so everyone can have the experience to have the help they need reaching this product. Right now, for individual retail, it's about $100 or more, but once we start adding more of the gadgets and get it to where we want it to be, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. That's why we'd like for insurance to cover the cost.
Here, we would like to give our special thanks to our mentors, Mike, Dustin, Ashley, and Jennifer, who have been so generous with their time and expertise, even dedicated to 7 o'clock meetings in the mornings. We really appreciate your help, and we could never get here without you. After all, we would like to thank everybody who's present here, and if you have any questions, please let us know.